Hey, what's going on guys, my name's Raph, and over the seasons of the Pokemon anime, we've seen Ash catch a collection of fascinating Pokemonsters. Since the time of this video, Ash has currently officially owned a total of 94 different species of Pokemon, and some of them are special compared to one another in terms of their appearance, battle capabilities, and other characteristics. With Pokemon Journeys continuing Ash's adventure, many fans including myself are keen to know which Pokemon will be classed as special for Ash in this Pokemon series. So today we're going to explore a few Pokemon that could become Ash's special Pokemon, alongside justify why these possibilities could come true in the future in the Pokemon Journeys anime. Don't forget to leave the video a like to show support, and I'll be sure to bring out my next video shortly. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't ready to keep up to date, and without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so before we begin, what exactly classes a Pokemon special? The word special is defined as better, greater, or otherwise different from what is usual. Looking back at the seasons of the Pokemon anime, we've seen Ash obtain quite a few special Pokemon. For these examples, I'll be exploring Pokemon that are different from what they usually are, alongside greater than their standard counterparts. For Kanto, the main two Pokemon to consider that were special to Ash were Pikachu and Charizard. Pikachu is Ash's ace Pokemon, and as time went by, it grew into a little powerhouse. To this day, the little mouse has taken on some of the strongest opponents, including legendary Pokemon. As for Charizard, the same statement can be said, especially after it began to obey Ash. Let's not forget Charizard has returned multiple times in the anime, taking down legendary Pokemon for its own record. Exploring Johto, I would say that Noctowl is Ash's special Pokemon, and this is because it's shiny. Shiny Pokemon are incredibly rare to encounter, and even in the games with rates being 1 in 4096, without any changes being implemented. Whilst it may not be Ash's strongest Pokemon, it was his first and current shiny Pokemon that he's ever had. Looks like the odds were in his favour. Moving on to the Hoenn region, we have Sceptile, an insanely powerful Pokemon that assisted Ash many times, even taking down a Darkrai and activating its Overgrow ability as well. In Sinnoh, we all know it was Infernape. Following its backstory, finally mastering Blaze and taking down its previous trainer was the cherry on the cake. Coming to the Unova region, this is where the distinctive features begin to kick in, and the Pokemon to complement this is Crocodile. Despite being a very strong Pokemon, the special prop that made Crocodile distinctive compared to others were its glasses, and they were the main prop that made Crocodile and its pre-evolutions well known. I'm sure we all know which Pokemon will be taking the Kalos spot, and that's Greninja, alongside turning into Ash Greninja thanks to the unique transformation, releasing its hidden potential and immense power being the Bond phenomenon. Finally, in the Alola region, we have Ash's Lycanroc, being the unique Dust Lycanroc form. Compared to its Midday and Midnight form, this form of Lycanroc has features from both others with a different coloured fur, exclusive to only Ash. So what's to come in Generation 8? Will Ash get a new Generation 8 Pokemon with a new form, or an existing Pokemon that would develop a new form of its own? I've managed to come up with 5 possibilities that could answer just this. Let's jump straight into it. Before I begin, the details I'll be discussing are in no particular order. This is just pure speculation and based on my own opinion. The first possibility we have is Kubfu. Kubfu is a fighting type legendary Pokemon available in the Isle of Armor DLC for the Pokemon Sword and Shield expansion pass. It evolves into Urshifu when trained in the Tower of Two Fists. The form it evolves into depends on the tower it is trained in. Kubfu evolves into Urshifu Single Strike style when trained in the Tower of Darkness, and it evolves into the Urshifu Rapid Strike style when trained in the Tower of Waters. Kubfu has become a huge favourite in the Pokemon community, and many fans are wishing for Ash to have one of his own. Whilst this Pokemon is a legendary Pokemon, Ash does own his very own mythical, being Melmetal, so many do think it could become a possibility, or at least being under ownership. Now this is where the fun begins. With Urshifu having 2 forms, what if Ash was able to have his own exclusive form of Urshifu? This could also follow suit to how Ash obtained his own exclusive Lycanroc form, a one-of-a-kind Pokemon. Maybe Ash will encounter Kubfu and instead completes a different challenge to master the evolution, just like how Rockruff was destined to be unique and special. If Ash did obtain Urshifu and received its own form, then I reckon it would be an exclusive form for Ash, taking on a mixture of both of the existing styles. Urshifu's name may be a combination of Urus, which is Latin for bear, and Shifu, which is Chinese for master. If Ash did receive an exclusive form, then I would predict it to be named Chao-Urshifu, with the Chao meaning ultra or grand, adding to the name to make it a grand master form that has a mixture of both styles. Just like how Dusk Lycanroc was a mixture of both Midday and Midnight. Kubfu is said to be from a faraway region, so if Ash and Go did visit the Isle of Armor, then who knows what could happen. Some do believe that because there are two forms of Urshifu, depending on how the writers portray the episode, maybe Ash and Go will get an Urshifu form of their own, but that's a bit of a stretch to decide at the moment. Yes, we have seen multiple species of legendary Pokemon before, but yet it's still unconfirmed. The next possibility is Toxtricity. Now this Pokemon may be an odd choice to some, but let's take a look at what we know. Toxtricity's pre-evolution is Toxel, a poison and electric type baby Pokemon. In Pokemon Sword and Shield, depending on its nature, Toxel will evolve into either 1 or 2 Toxtricity forms at level 30, these being amped form or low key form. Both Pokemon have the same stats, but differ in movesets. So what's the catch with this one? Like Kubfu, Toxel and Toxtricity have become immensely popular, and many want Ash to catch one of his own. Again, this may be down to it possibly being a new form. Whilst Ash does have Pikachu being his ace electric type Pokemon, it doesn't mean that he can't own another electric type on his team. We've seen this before in Black and White and in X and Y, so it's still possible. Mentioned before, Ash could either receive an exclusive form just like he did for Dust Lycanroc. The point that stands with both Urshifu and Toxtricity is the fact that they both have 2 forms dependent upon evolution, so it's a bit of a repeat in procedure. Ash could get a Toxtricity exclusive to him, and whilst Go does want to catch all Pokemon, maybe he'll obtain the other 2 forms. I've seen quite a lot of people disagree with Ash getting a Toxtricity due to the Pikachu argument, but still, anything is possible in the anime. The third possibility is Lucario.
Jesus Christ.
Ash recently obtained an egg in episode 21 of Pokemon Journeys, which hatched into a Riolu that later joined onto his team. With the whole concept of aura surrounding this Pokemon, there are 3 potential outcomes for how this Pokemon could be special to Ash. It could either be a Mega Evolution, a potential Gigantamax form that is to be revealed, or even a brand new form. Now let's take a closer look at the aura aspect. As we already know, Ash has the capability to sense aura like the Aura Guardians, and this has been demonstrated in numerous occasions in Pokemon episodes and movies. He's even been able to communicate with other Riolus and Lucarios as well. So now let's talk about Riolu. Ever since hatching, the way Riolu was portrayed was almost similar to how Ash's Greninja was, having a distinctive spotlight put onto it ever since it was revealed. Ash was able to sense Riolu during his World Championship match, stating that it was calling him. Of course, then building that connection as soon as Riolu recognized the aura. Many believe that the supposed Ash Lucario form will be created, sharing some similar characteristics to how Ash Greninja was. Whilst I could see this being a possibility, and how aura and the bond phenomenon do correlate in some way in terms of syncing, I highly doubt it will be. Instead, I reckon that due to the whole concept of Ash and Riolu building up friendship to evolve into a Lucario, alongside the concept of aura being maximized, this is where the term Aura Burst Lucario will come into play. Some may argue that Mega Lucario will be the perfect contender for aura maximization, but this is Ash we're talking about. We've seen various examples of this before, being Ash Greninja, Infernape's Blaze, Sceptile's Overgrow, Dust Lycanroc, and of course Pikachu's exclusive Z move just for Ash. So it's inevitable for us to have an exclusive form for Lucario. The fact Ash has the power to master aura from previous examples really shows that a distinctive form could be in favour. Of course, maybe a Gigantamax form will be revealed for Lucario due to how popular it is, but I reckon something special is to come. Ash is taking on Karina soon as well, so we're bound to see some foreshadowing with this episode, alongside how Riolu could learn from Karina's Lucario, maybe aspiring to be just like it. With Gherkin and his Lucario returning in the episode as well, many believe that Ash will get a Mega Ring, alongside relating to the plot of the episode, but I'll keep you guys updated about that. The way Riolu is being set up to be Ash's ace in this series is currently evident due to its focus, so expect big things from this little guy. The possibilities for this Pokemon are quite special and very exciting, but who knows what could happen. The fourth possibility for Ash's special Pokemon could in fact be his Melmetal. Now you're probably thinking, what? Melmetal could actually be Ash's special Pokemon, and here's how. Since its debut, Meltan, and now Melmetal, has been a very peculiar Pokemon. Ash still doesn't know how Meltan reached him, bearing in mind that Meltan is still undiscovered in Pokemon games. Due to its unknown origin, what if Ash maybe recalled his Melmetal from Alola and brought it to Gala for further analysis? With Melmetal having a Gigantamax form that is still yet to be officially revealed, there could be a hidden secret to activate this form. We're bound to see this Gigantamax form with Ash's Melmetal, seeing as it is the only Melmetal in existence at the time of this video. With this Pokemon being said to have come back to life after 3,000 years, there has to be a secret within it, especially for Ash's Melmetal. Looking at its Let's Go and Pokemon Sword and Shield Pokédex entries, they state that for some reason it has come back to life after 3,000 years. Alongside this, it states that in a distant land, there was a Melmetal that was flooded with Gigantamax energy. Due to all of its undiscovered lore, maybe Ash's Melmetal will hold a special secret yet to be revealed. But that's a video for another day. The final possibility is the fact it could be a completely random Pokemon or new Generation 8 Pokemon yet to be discovered. With the Pokemon Sword and Shield expansion pass being revealed, there are still loads of new Pokemon yet to be discovered, and it could be very interesting to see a random Pokemon owned by Ash receiving a new special aspect. Of course, with Urshifu and Toxtricity being high contenders, due to them having a potential third form to follow suit like Lycanroc, they could be just the answer to this question. But who knows? Maybe there is another Pokemon under our noses that is yet to receive some shine, especially on Ash's team. So taking all of these possibilities into consideration, there are quite a few Pokemon that could be contenders for Ash's next special Pokemon in the Pokemon Journeys anime. Taking a closer look at the current information we know, and evidence to prove that these Pokemon could be actual team members, brings a whole load of excitement to the table. But why not let me know what you guys think about these possibilities in the comment section down below. If you guys would like to interact with me, then be sure to follow me on Twitter and join the Team PokeRaf Discord server to discuss all things Pokemon. You can find the rest of my social networks on screen and in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, then be sure to leave it a like, as your support is greatly appreciated. Don't forget to share the video with your friends. Finally, make sure to subscribe to keep up to date with my videos, and click on the little bell to enable notifications so you guys get notified when I upload a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to stick around for more Pokemon content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.